These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with RayRen98. Has there been any update on the status of our banker friends? New memo out. Still expecting this week. Any update? Some banks are starting to say next week. Time will tell. Bruce via Wiser Now, I would say based on the information we have, we should be getting ready to go. I believe all the new rates are there on the screen since Monday night and locked and loaded. I believe all set and very attractive rates for us. I think we are good to go. Once this thing kicks, get these emails out, numbers out, boom, we're off to the races. It's going to be great. Frank26, does the paying off the Kuwait debt have anything to do with the monetary reform? All of you who said yes, you're wrong. It has nothing to do with it. Nothing. Iraq owes them $5, so they pay them $5. Where's the small category notes? Where's the new exchange rate? Yeah, it helps with their credit rating, but it has absolutely nothing to do with their monetary reform of the Iraqi dinar. But the fact that they're making these payments tell you something is going on at the CBI and exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar. All right, Mountain Goat, I have to clarify what is being televised on Iraqi TV. They're simply telling the people they want to go back to the pre-December 2020 devaluation rate for the dinar. Would this be a revaluation? Yes, it would, but obviously it is not what we're looking for. For what we want, we need them to conduct the project to delete the zeros and bring the dinar close to $1, then to reinstate it on Forex. This is something that is not just going to happen overnight. It's a process, and we're going to get plenty of advance notice when it is time. Pimpy says, is that right? Did I hear a rumor they want to reinstate the rate? That's what everybody's talking about. Article quote, parliamentary movement to change the dollar exchange are in the 2022 budget. Are we getting the RI here? Be careful about how you read these articles. Quote, Economy Investment Committee revealed the existence of a parliamentary movement aimed at changing the exchange rate of the dollar against the dinar and the draft budget law for the year 2022. Parliamentary sure is pushing back hard. They want that rate change to happen. We know the new budget is coming out. They're talking about moving the price down to 11.90 dinars for every dollar. All right, Desert Advisor says, is it possible to do an RIRV overnight, or is it going to take the reform and white paper development over the next 5 years? I don't know. It's funny because people are saying, oh, it's not possible because of this. Oh, how can we do this because of this? It's never happened because of this. I just think it's hilarious that anybody can have the audacity because they can't figure it out. It's not possible. That's a lot of arrogance to me. I think most of us or all of us can agree it's not if, but when Iraq gets to their rate. All right, Mark Z via PDK. Will we know the rates before we go into exchange? I am hearing we may be signing some type of electronic NDA on the rate and that we will know before we go in. If there is an NDA on the rates, that would make sense. Most of my bankers say on regular currencies there will not be an NDA now, but if there is one, it should only be about the rate. Frank26 says banks have been training literally since last year in Iraq, but banks around the world just recently got these new note sheets. It was about 3 years ago they got what called specimens. They were stamped in red that said specimen, but now these new ones say samples because it's an actual sheet. If you cut this up, that's actual currency. Banks know. Militiaman says we have the PM Kadzimi on the 22nd of August telling the world he has a 21 to 23 plan with 33 pages of information on the white papers, digital transformation, etc. Then days later, on the 26th of August, we see his advisor and the finance minister telling us the 2022 budget will be completed and presented to the council ministers within 3 weeks. Then again, suggesting it would be within 3 to 4 weeks. 3 weeks from the 26th of August gets us out to the 16th of September or within that time frame. The citizens all want purchase power and support not only in respect to their finances, but also fair and transparent elections. It says, well, it looks like they were told they have depegged from the U.S. petrodollar, are using the dinar evaluating the price of oil. It suggests with simple math that 45 dinar to a barrel of oil is fairly simple to figure out. By doing so, one can deduce there is purchase power and what the calculation shows. thereby supporting the high level of finance. The electoral process is expensive. The budget has what it is needed for all that is within it, thus the need for a change to precede elections. Therefore, we can deduce the new exchange rate will need to be sorted if it has not already as of today. As the PM says, they fulfilled the requirements. If not in today's meetings, then it would likely be sorted this next Tuesday when the COM normally meets. All right, Mark Z via PDK, question any news on the dong rate? So I think we will see a low $2 rate. Frank 26 article quote, raising the price of the dollar against the dinar increases the suffering of the Iraqis, you think? So why did you do it? To draw in mattress dinars to ward off speculators? That's why we did it, but we're about to raise it. They are now admitting what they were denying. We would make an increase is now what they are saying. All right, Pimpy says more and more Iraqis putting themselves out there on the international scene. When it comes to the dinar, I just find it very hard to believe that they're going to be able to keep up with this rate once all the agreements start kicking into gear. Maybe Caparoni is right, maybe they'll do a lop. We'll see, but I don't think so. All right, RayRen98 says Saturday rates as seen on the bank screens and reported to us. Iraqi dinar $3.47 to $28. Vietnamese dong 60 cents to $12. More developments and updates are anticipated throughout the day and night.